operation of the machine becomes so odious, makes you so sick at heart that you can't take part. You can't even passively take part. And you've got to put your bodies upon the gears and upon the wheels, upon the levers, upon all the apparatus, and you've got to make it stop.
How low can you go? Talk a lot of game, but yet you don't know. Static on the way, make us all say whoa. The people up top push the people down low. Get down and obey every word. Steady getting mine if you haven't yet heard. Wanna take what I got, don't be absurd. No, fight the power, nobody gets hurt. If you haven't heard yet, then I'm letting you go. There ain't shit, we don't run when the guns unload. And no one make a move, cause my people say so. Got everything.
Hey, how are you? It's Puppetry Poetry for Truth, episode number 24. Thank you for joining me. I decided to play that song because I recently read that quote on something I was reading online, searching for more truth. I got another quote I wanted to mention that I found online that I thought was very inspiring about everything that we do here. And here it is. It says, a quote from Martin Luther King: "Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter." And that's very true. And that's why on this show we talk about things that matter, because there's a war in the world that you know of, and I'm sure you know. Lots of huge things are coming. I studied some stuff that I was going to talk about today, and I think you'll be very interested in finding this out. I want to start out by talking about the quote-unquote enemies that Israel and the United States claim that they are going after. First of all, this is very interesting. There is, you know what, the ISIS, right? So there's an enemy right there, that a false enemy. Like Kagan mentioned, we feel that a big part of that war excuse is to get rid of all the evidence in the cradle of humanity. They don't want people to find those skulls, any more of those skulls, or any other thing that might trigger anybody to find it out. But people are learning about it, and they're looking into it, and they have a right to know where they came from. This game is going to be over. These reptilian, whatever the hell they are not going to win us over. We know the truth, and we're going to keep talking about the truth, speaking the truth, no matter what. Okay, so that was they're using the name of the goddess, demonizing the goddess, as claiming that that's some kind of what do you call it? Enemy group that's causing problems. Which actually is interesting, because on another show yesterday we were talking about how we're demonized as terrorists because we're using our freedom of speech and trying to stop war and help people. So if you really think about it, if the DHS, which is our enemy, considers us terrorists for doing things and trying to be peacemakers and being peacemakers, then it makes you wonder that anybody that they claim as a terrorist overseas is probably just like us, trying to fight for their rights to just be human. And I'm not human, but I'm just saying about, because I represent the people, and I am on your side, and that's why we're doing what we're doing. Finding creative ways to share the truth, and also another interesting thing. Israel's quote-unquote that founded Hamas, well, guess what I just found out? I was reading an article, got it right here. It was about the eclipses and the blood moons that have been happening. I'll tell you when that's going to be. Hold on, we got it on a calendar. But first of all, I just wanted to mention that you see that Hamas demonization of the people that they just call, they can bomb whoever the hell they want and call them Hamas. Well, guess what? Guess what I just found out from here. I found this online. Yeshua, it was just Jesus' real name. Guess what his last name is? Hamashiach. There's Hamas in that name. Now, if you can't see this, what I'm talking about, you need to know. Listen to me. This is the murder of good people that they don't like. They are targeting bloodlines of the good people because they don't want any good people around. They want to outnumber them. The Israelites are murdering people and children because it is a genocide. And I don't know why a blind eye is still being turned toward this. It just boggles my mind because it just keeps going on. They're bombing places that people are taking refuge, where children are, schools. It's insane. It's ridiculous. I don't know why people are just turning a blind eye to this. And now that Hollywood people are being threatened for talking about it, they should be talking about it because it's very important. And I can understand why they might be afraid to do that because they make them a target. But I'm saying that if more people just speak against this and say, quit these false wars claiming that these people are criminals, when really that you're just trying to kill them and get rid of them and wipe them out. I mean, they've been doing it for years. Remember in Revelation it talks about the Jews who say they're Jews but they're not Jews, the synagogue of Satan. Look at it, read it. Look at the backwards. They're always killing, murdering the real Jews. They're killing them. And most I don't know what the hell they are. They're not Jews. They're not human. And they're trying to and they always pin their crimes on people who are really Jewish. And those people are on our side. They didn't do anything wrong. And these monsters are trying to impersonate them and make them look bad. So, it's interesting because also it says here that the world has since witnessed 7 tetrads coinciding with events impacting Jewish and Christian culture. So, tetrads is the blood moons. We had one on April. And, it's very bizarre. It's very scary and terrifying how these people treat people. Well, they're not people. I wouldn't consider any of these things people that want to just kill and destroy good people. On Passover, on April 15th, 2014, like we talked about on the episode around that time, there was a blood moon. And there's going to be another blood moon on October 8th, 2014, on the Jewish holiday Sukkot. And then on April, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay. Yeah. So there's going to be a total lunar eclipse. I think that's what that is there on March 20th, 2015. Then there's going to be another blood moon on April 4th, 2015. And then there's going to be another blood moon after that on September 28th, 2015. So you can see there. I got this from, let me see, where is it? It's very interesting that you really need to check it out. Where is that? They have something about solar eclipses. ridiculous. I can't believe how they just want this all stuff to stop. People think that they get power by blood sacrifice. It's absolutely insane. Yeah, the October 8th, 2014. Wait, was that what it was? October 8th, 2014. No, I was wrong with that. Hold on. Listen to this. It's actually April 15th, 2014 was a total lunar eclipse. Then you have the Feast of Tabernacles on October 8th, 2014. It's going to be a total lunar eclipse. April 4th, 2015 is a total lunar eclipse. And September 28th, 2015 is a total lunar eclipse. Yes, I believe it's very interesting because it says also the lunar tetrad occurs exactly in the middle between the two lunar triples. Seems to place a lot of emphasis on this tetrad, which is interesting because also you got these triples, which is the three of the cosmos. The number 3 is very has to do with that. It's knitted into nature, and so that's very interesting that I found, and there's going to be more too, even after that. And there was something extremely interesting that I wrote was this. Where is that? It's on here somewhere. Here it is. 23rd of September 2017. It's very interesting about this. It talks about the woman in Revelation 12. I don't know if you can see it over there, but we made a picture of that. But it's not, you really can't see it from over there. I was going to put it up here, I forgot, sorry about that. Yeah, the 23rd. So it goes from, where is it? I have it here. So, yeah, I wanted to also mention that about that, the demonization of Yeshua's last name, son Yeshua HaMashiach, being demonized as Hamas, the sacrifice, genocide, the current bloodline generation of the real sons of God by the Nephilim Watchers. That are trying, because they've been killing these people all along. I'm not sure if I'm not sure. See, another thing about that is also, wait a minute, let me finish reading this. This is what they have been doing for years because the real Jews know their agenda to dominate the world. All slaughtered sons of God have returned in all different forms, sexes and races through regeneration. This fight will never be over until all the sons of destruction are wiped off the face of the earth and kicked out of the universe. And that's what we wrote down because we are fighting this, and we're not going to let. We're going to do all that we can until it stops, because we can't stand this. They think that when they slaughter somebody that's a good light bringer, that they get more power and energy, and they're wicked, rotten, evil individuals that need to be brought to justice, and that's what we're working to do. Okay, now. This guy found like the tribulation timing, which is really interesting. Where does it start? Let's see. Write it down. It's very interesting. Oh yeah, I also wanted to say something about something very interesting. Also, the Great Great Britain's division of the mandated area lost child involvement. Iraq had a British mandate 1921 to 1923, which is pretty interesting because that supposedly ISIS terrorist that attacked that guy, it had a British accent, so that's interesting too. So you know that they're playing games with Britain, and whatever the hell it is, like America was never completely freed from that, or some garbage with the Rothschilds. You gotta look it up. There's a lot of stuff out there that's coming to light, and you can really see what's going on here. Now, November 20th, 2016 to September 9th, 2017, which is a pregnancy gestational period for where they say that the woman that with the sun on her head, which the Leo signs up there on her head, and then Virgo is right where her area where she would have there would be a child if she was pregnant, and Jupiter is right in her womb area, and then 9 months later Jupiter comes out. So, and Jupiter was known as the king planet, also the king of gods mythologically, the king planet in Christianity, ancient Greeks and astrologers. They all known as the king. So there's a lot of stuff in the sky to look at, and a lot of it's been demonized. People are afraid that that's because they've been told that astrology is not a good thing. I'm saying that it is a good thing to use as an educational tool, and you need to use it. You need to look at it. It's only astrology. Astrology was purposely to be misled for people to make predictions on their own personal life. But this is about everybody. This is what kind of astrology you need to be aware of, because it's going to coincide with events that are going to be happening, I believe. And I need to read a poem. I haven't read a poem yet, and I'm going to run out of time, so here we go. It's called The Son of Peace. In the nation of creation, no goodness is suppressed. We have risen above all corruption, all lies and wickedness. No idea shall be ignored as long as it doesn't cause harm. Peace shall be protected. There is no need to disarm. We will protect each other, and as one avert disaster. Together as one, we are the son of a peaceful ever after. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next week.
I love